Confident, vibrant, and quirky with an edge, this is 10 Minutes with Tiffany J, featuring the inside scoop on her mind, embodying interests, thoughts, and opinions. Also, the day in the life of an upcoming artist as she juggles the world around her, a 9 to 5, along with a handful of gifts and talents that will blow your mind. All things Tiffany J on her website at www.misstiffanyj.com. Now, let's get into the show. All right, everybody. This is day 7 for me. As you've been listening, this entire week I've been planning and talking about my curriculum. What I want to talk about today is sticking to your plan and not allowing someone to take you off course. I had the week of Thanksgiving, I had a plan for what I was going to do. And you have to remember there are certain people that you may have in your life, but there are also certain people that may pull too much from you, and you have to kind of bring that together, get that under control. And some people ask too much of your time because you've given them so much and they had no idea how much they were pulling from you, right? And so I had a scenario where what was this, a Friday night I went out with friends. Saturday night was the Christmas show. I had to dance, and someone asked me, hey, you want to go to my mom's and give out birthday gifts, and I was like, yeah, I can, but we got to do it between this time and this time. So went to their home, waited for about 10 minutes, rang the doorbell, called, all that stuff. They weren't ready, and I had a decision to make because I kept looking at the clock, and I was like, and Coco had already had an episode, and I was like, I got to get back home and feed her. I got to get dressed. I got to get ready. If I do this task that, yes, I agreed to, I'm going to be late, I'm going to be stressed, and it's going to throw my whole day off. So I left. I just left, and as soon as I left, that's when they called. It was like, it didn't even matter. I left. So I was proud of myself because I left and I thought about myself first so that I could be ready for the day. And then I was like, it doesn't, sometimes people make it seem like it has to happen now. Like we have to do this now. You don't have to do anything now. You don't. Unless it's a life or death situation. Unless you done lost consciousness or whatever. Now we have to call 911. Now we have to do CPR. Now we have to figure out how to get you back. But no. And I think sometimes some people, they make it seem like that. And the other thing is, unless it's like a bodily function that I need to do, like if I got to go to the bathroom, yes, that's going to happen now for me now. But anything else, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to assess the situation. And I'm going to see, how am I going to do this? And I practice it every day, letting inside scoop as far as on my job. I'm working on something. I'm cutting glass. I'm putting something together. Somebody will be like, hey, I need help. And I'll be like, all right, I see you. Give me a second. And I finish the task that I'm doing so I can complete my thought. And then I come out versus dropping everything and then just all discombobulated. And so back to the story. What I realized is, I congratulated myself for like putting myself first and just kind of dipping and leaving. However, I could have eliminated it by looking at my schedule, knowing you cannot try to squeeze everything in. It doesn't matter how much you care for the individual. It doesn't matter. If you can, you can. And if you can't, you got to put it off for another day. But don't try to squeeze in. For what? So you can stress yourself out? This goes back to the car analogy. I'm already going 100 miles an hour, right? And you're asking me, and I don't have much, and you know how like if you ain't got that much gas left, or when you go in on the gas, that actually decreases your gas, right? So I caught it, but going forward up front, I should have never agreed to squeeze in to do it at that time in the first place, so that now said individual can have a bad taste in their mouth because I canceled on them. They have no idea what my schedule is like, and it's nobody else's business, but you have to be in charge of prioritizing what you've got going on. And so the other thing is, like I've expressed, there could be like 25 people as far as in my support group, or a set of people that I speak to on, let's say, a weekly basis, right? If someone hits me up and they ask me or they have an opportunity for me, I have to make sure, like, I write it down and I respond, so they don't think that I forgot about them. And that's something that I'm kind of learning as far as like with industry people. They're kind of slow and quick to get back to you. If you've established a relationship, then you must trust that they're going to get back to you. And I'm that type of person that I will get back to you. And I usually, like when I do my DMs or my messages, I'll give you a voice message or I'll put my face on it so that you can actually see me and know that it's me. And then like the what's it called? You'll know not the personality, but not the essence, but you'll know like the intent. There we go. You'll know the intent behind like what I'm telling you, if I can or if I can't. And I hope this podcast is helping out somebody out there as far as like a creative mind, as far as how you like manage yourself. But like if you can't, or if it's not right now, like you just can't. I know I have a cover song that is way past overdue. And I'm going to do it, but my head is there and it's not there. Now I figured out how I'm going to do it, right? But I can't force myself to do something because I feel like the forceful energy that's going to come and it'll either be rushed, it won't go right, it won't do right. And I want to do everything from a place of like peace. Something happened. I can't remember what it was, but I'm recalling an incident that happened, and I did not do it from a place of peace. And I didn't particularly like the outcome. It, like, someone else wouldn't know that the outcome couldn't have been as good as it was. That's what it was. So I have been thinking about my dog, right? And sometimes it's hard to push through when you're like pre-mourning, or you're thinking about something, or you're sad. And I force myself to smile anyway. And it helps. But the people that know you, they see past the smile and they look at your eyes and see if your eyes are smiling. So that's something I had told myself in reference to my music. I want to always be able to jump on the stage and be ready to perform at the drop of a hat and nobody know. And then I don't ever want to be in a position, because Tiana Taylor recently, she was saying her body just shut down. And I was like, and that's happened to me before. But again, we're going back to the gas analogy. We're not going to be doing 100 miles an hour and then running out of gas and then trying to push my cart of talents to the next gas station. Like I can't live like that. And so going forward, if you want to have a long career, longevity in life, period, you need to be mindful of what is going on in your mind, body, and soul. And then you just need to let everybody know, this is what I can do, this is what I can't do. If you value me as a person and as an individual and my gifts and talents, then you will adhere to what I'm saying, and you'll cater to that, and you'll take care of that, and you'll cherish when I can give you what I can't give you. So keep that in mind. Everything is not immediate, and some things are, but even in that, you need to figure out how to do it at a steady pace and from a mindset of peace, so that you're not flustered and frustrated, and we're not going to do that. That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany J. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. Now you can get more episodes on my website at www.misstiffanyj.com. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and check out your favorite Tiffany J record, starting with my latest singles, Work For It and Callin' Me, which is on all digital platforms. Also with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, y'all, this is for the few people that I rock with, and if you want to connect with any of them for their expertise and their craft, hit me up so that I can link you. First, I want to shout out my indie label 646 Entertainment Group. It's a one-stop shop for the ultimate music experience, artist development, engineering, road management, business awareness on how to properly release your songs, get royalties, and more. Next, I want to shout out No Gossip, Just Talk with Tanisha and Mitra, who inspired me to step outside of my comfort zone and start this podcast. I pop up every now and then with a topic, and we have a blast with Girl Talk 101. Special attention needs to be drawn to my boy, Sarian, for answering my prayers and becoming a part of my journey musically and beyond. More to come as life unfolds. I'll save some for later. Now, my jewel, no pun intended, is my accountability partner who has like the exact same mind as me. When we link, things happen in the atmosphere. I am so glad we crossed paths. Angel, my love, you are an inspiration. Dance fitness is a lifestyle, and you do it with such ease. If anyone wants to be fit, curvy, wavy, let me know. We can get our dance craze on with Angel. She's also one of the guests of No Gossip, Just Talk, so make sure you check her out there. Last but not least for now, the Purple Charlotte Steppers Club, which embodies an entire dance community of some of the best people I've met on the planet. You'll see me live there Thursday at 6:30 on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram with the Purple Thursday Experience. Now, if you listening to this need ad space and want to join the platform, DM me and we'll discuss membership so that we can get your business out there. Reserve your spot is next with Purple Charlotte Steppers Club. You all take care.
What's up, Dance World? This your boy Herschel KG. This beautiful lady is.
I'm Tiffany J.
If you missed out last week, you do not want to miss out this week because last week was lit.
Amazing. So if you want to be in the building, make sure you go to purplecharlotte.com. Reserve your spot.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you can't make it, it's all right because you can go to Purple Charlotte Steppers Club on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And do what?
Join us live.
6:30 on Thursdays. We'll see you there, okay? We your hosts, Tiffany J.
Herschel KG.
Deuces.
Deuces.
We'll see you there.